now tuning in live with DMEG Radio. Danni Gyrl live. Couch Conversations. Let's go!
Couch Conversation with Danni Gyrl live. DMG Radio on fire. You listen and ride where you hear the hottest underground and independent music. Tune in with Couch Conversations where they talk about it. No, it ain't the Breakfast Club. It's Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. No, it ain't the Breakfast Club. It's Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live. Danni Gyrl going live.
Killer! DMG Radio. Danni Gyrl live. Couch Conversation. You know what it is. Monsters.
Can you hear me now? Okay, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me, okay? Because apparently y'all can't hear me. Oh my goodness. Are y'all there? Can y'all hear me? I'm just talking and talking and talking, and I don't know if y'all can hear me. Let me know in the comments if y'all can hear me, please. All right. Let's see. You can hear me now. Okay, y'all. Now we back. We gonna do this again. Woo! Happy Valentine's Day, y'all. How y'all doing? Okay. Thank y'all for joining me once again on Couch Conversations. I'm glad y'all can hear me now. Okay. Now, let's do this whole rundown again. Thank y'all for joining me on Couch Conversations. I appreciate y'all coming out tonight. We will be talking about love and loss. Also, make sure you join us Saturday, 5 p.m., Triumph Church, 7660 South Compton Avenue. We will be having Let's Church, which is my first gospel event in 10 years. Madeline Mosley Newell, Danni Thompson, Ira Shard, Christopher Dozier, Gigi Capri will be praise dancing. New Generation Youth Choir, which is Triumph's Youth Choir, will be singing. Asanati, Troy Anthony, and Praise and Worship by Baby J. So make sure y'all come out and support. It's free to get in. The parking is free. Everything is free except the food. Cassandra's Tamales will be on the premises. And if you got $5, go support. $5 will feed you. So yeah, come out and support. It's free to get in, but we will be having a free will offering. So if the Lord put it on your heart to bless us with a donation, it's appreciated. But if you don't have no money and you just want to come out and hear this music and support, that is appreciated too. I would rather have your body in the building than you not show up because you don't have a donation to put in the offering. All right, y'all. We're going to get into this subject. Our subject tonight is love and loss. I would like y'all feedback on this subject. I want to see y'all in the comments. I did some research on this, y'all. I actually went and sat down and did some reading. And y'all know these last couple of weeks on these topics, I've been having to get into them. So this kind of ties in with last week's subject, which was grief. We talked about grief last week, and this kind of ties in with that. And it's also going to segue into our subject for tomorrow. So, my question for the day, and I want to put this up because I want y'all to answer this for me in the comments. I would like to know, can you be in love with someone? Can you love someone and not be in love with them? That is our question for the day. I would like to hear your comments or read your comments in the comment section. That's our question for the day. All right. Can you love someone and not be in love with them? So I want y'all to marinate on that and we gonna get back to it. Okay. So the definition of love is intense feeling or deep affection, great interest and pleasure in something or someone. That is the definition of love. And they give you several definitions of love, how it can be used toward people, a quality or feeling or a strong and constant affection for or dedication to another. They also say that love is based on sexual desire, strong affection, love is based on sexual desire. It is a strong affection or tenderness felt by lovers. Love encompasses a range of strong and positive emotional and mental states, which is true. And we're going to get into that. And the deepest interpersonal affection is love. which is true. And there are 4 types of love, and we go get into those. I'm gonna put those up for you. It says 4 stages of love. That's what they have it listed as, but it's 4 types of love actually. Which is storage love, which is created by empathy or trauma bond. Filial love is a friend bond. Eros love is a romantic bond, which most people, when you talk to them about love, that's what they automatically go to. And agape love is God's unconditional love. So today we're going to be talking about a couple of these stages of love, mostly dealing with Eros love, which is the romantic bond, romantic love, and loss. We'll also be dealing with filial love and storage love as well with this subject. Filial love, again, being a friend bond, and storage love being an empathy or trauma bond. One reason I wanted to talk about this is because it's Valentine's Day, and I know a few of the people around me that I deal with personally are single, for various reasons, which is how we're going to segue into our conversation for tomorrow. One of the reasons some of the people I know are single are because they lost someone, their significant other, either by death or divorce. And the feeling of losing somebody through death and divorce, the way they describe it when I was reading it, is almost the same, to the extent that you go through the same stages of grief, and they make it comparable. I'll say that. So the word loss is described as the fact or process of losing someone or something. The state of feeling grief when deprived of someone or something of value. The fact that you are no longer have someone or something and is detrimental. So, love and loss that we're dealing with on today is going to cover a couple ranges. So, first of all, I want to talk about ending a relationship. When you end a relationship, you still have to deal with the loss of love. And one thing that I read about losing love is whether it is physically losing somebody by death or whether you lose them by divorce, you feel the same type of pain. It triggers the same pain in your brain. One of the questions that I looked up the answer for was, why does losing a love hurt so much? And it says the regions in the brain that get activated in response to physical pain also get activated in response to a breakup. So that's what I was saying by it kind of gives you the same physical reaction in the brain. You still have to deal with all the side effects of grief. And let me tell y'all something. Reading through this, I'm going to just tell y'all, if y'all break up with somebody, I know this is kind of like easier said than done, but if y'all break up with somebody, it's easier to move on than to dwell in it. And the reason why I say this is because they have side effects of grieving. When you lose someone, whether it is through death or divorce, you have to grieve, and there are side effects to that. And it made sense when I was reading it, because I said sometimes when people break up, even in songs, you hear people say, I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't breathe, I can't move. And I know it sounds extra. It is. It's extra as hell sometimes. But you know, the funny thing is, the side effects of grief are insomnia, headaches, joint pain, inflammation, digestive problems, immunity problems, cardiovascular problems, loss of appetite. So, yeah, you can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't think, you can't breathe. You grieving. You grieving. You're grieving over a relationship. And most of the time, when we grieve over these relationships, it's relationships we probably shouldn't be in anyway. I was sitting back thinking, because I like to give personal experience. I was sitting back thinking about a few of the relationships that I have been in and how I dealt with them. So when I divorced, I moved on. Pow. I was like, this is over. I'm done. Let's move on. I did not grieve. Should I have grieved over my marriage? Yes, I should have, because about 5 years later is when it hit me. And that's when I really grieved over my marriage. Most relationships that I'm in, I realize though, like when it's coming to the end, I realize this is not a good relationship and why. I usually have somebody that I can talk to about it and kind of vent about it, and that usually helps. Like I mentioned last week, I pray about things that I grieve over, because sometimes that's the only way that you can get out of it or get over it or cope with it, is to pray over it. But sometimes you don't know what to do, right? So my research led me to how to deal with the loss of a loved one. And the first thing was something we talked about last week. Take your time. There is no time limit on dealing with loss. No time limit, okay? Do not avoid your feelings. Do not internalize. We talked about that last week. Get support from family, friends, or a therapist. We talked about that last week. Create new memories and prayer. All things we talked about last week. Sometimes doing those things gets a little complicated. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what y'all not supposed to do. Y'all not supposed to rebound. Y'all supposed to heal before you go and move on to the next situation, okay? A lot of y'all are bringing y'all relationship baggage from one relationship to the next. Y'all remember that Erykah Badu song, Bag Lady? Some of y'all dudes are bag men. Like, y'all some real bag bums. Y'all just dragging y'all shit from one place to the next, right? Y'all gotta heal. Y'all gotta grieve over y'all losses. Y'all gotta heal. Y'all got to be ready to love again before you start being in the next relationship. And not only love again, you gotta be ready to accept love. Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Some of y'all don't know how to accept love. Period. Y'all don't. Y'all really don't. My ex-boyfriend, I probably shouldn't mention him. He might be watching this show. We'll find out when it's over. So my ex-boyfriend, Gigi, stop laughing. My ex-boyfriend, he does not know how to love, even though he thinks he does. God bless his heart. He tries. I think. I don't know. So let me just go on and get into the next part, because this is going to segue into tomorrow. Let me tell y'all about love bombing, okay? This is why I'm trying to figure out what place it was coming from. Narcissist love bomb. And in my heart, I think he's a narcissist. But people will try to love bomb you. And if y'all don't know what love bombing is, it is when somebody will continuously lavish you with gifts and love and attention and everything just seems so good. And let me tell y'all, a lot of people do this, and it's not just men. A lot of people do this in the beginning of the relationship. They come off as the perfect mate, right? And when they got you, when they got their claws in you, when they got you, they flip. Now, love bombing is part of the circle of abuse with narcissists. So I'm going to get back to that. Now, this comment right here. I watched a video on TikTok where they asked, it had to be about 7 dudes separately. Would you rather have love or respect? Every single man said respect. So I agree with that. But you know what, Twan? I'm going to tell you this. If she respects you, you can get her to love you. If she respects you, respect is hard to get. Respect is hard to get. So when you get somebody to respect you, you can kind of move a little different. You can move a little different. Now, I want to know. We're going to go back to the question of the day because I got to put that back up. Can you love someone and not be in love with them? I'm going to be touching on that the whole show because I really need to know. I want y'all to chime in and let me know. Can y'all love somebody and not be in love with them? Because I told somebody that and I wanted to know, am I being toxic? I love them, but I'm not in love with them. I don't want to be with them. I don't want to be in a relationship with them. I love them from a distance. I guess that would be agape love, right? God's unconditional love. Is that what that is? Y'all talk back to me on this. I see y'all watching. I need y'all to, come on, y'all, talk back. I need to know because I'll be having questions too. This is a conversation. This is couch conversations. You can definitely love and not be in love. Okay. So that's good to know. Because all I was thinking about was maybe that's God's agape love or philia love, which is friend love. Yeah. Cause some of these men I've dated, I did not love, or I was in love with, and I may still love them or have a feeling for them. A feeling. That means a feeling for them. But I know there's no like I'm not in love with anybody. Let me tell y'all something. I didn't love and lost so much. The thought of being in love. I'm in love with my work. Let me tell y'all, I'm in love with this music. I'm in love with this music game. Oh my God. Let me tell y'all, as much as I be trying to retire, Hog is in the comments. I know he watching. He be laughing at me all the time because every time I say I'm retiring, something happens. So I figured out I'm in love with the music. I'm in love with the music game. I'm in love with the music industry. But let me be specific. Indie music. I don't like mainstream nothing. Okay? It's too much politics and bullshit. I'm in love with indie music. I love dealing with indie artists. All of that. Let's see. Not for me. Once I'm done, I don't even like. Ooh, okay. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Okay. Oh my God. All right, Twan. Thank you for your input. Oh, Twan said, "Well, he don't like you no more. He don't like you." I guess that just goes for everything all the way around with Twan. So, but yeah, this love and lost thing, it's just like I done love so much that I've loved and lost, and I don't think I want to love anymore. I be telling myself all the time, like, yeah, girl, you want to get remarried, girl. And I be watching these marriage videos and stuff, and I be like, say yes to the dress, girl. But then when I start thinking about dating, somebody being in my space, in my face, in my place, whoo, Lord. And then if something happened, here we go with another loss, right? I'm too old to be dealing with niggas that cheat. If you are 40 plus and you are out here cheating, you need to get your life together, okay? Now I'm gonna have to talk about some stuff that I said I wasn't gonna talk about. But let's just lay it on the line. This couch conversations ain't nothing off limits on the couch. Let me tell y'all men something. I'm gonna get to the women later. Please, y'all know if you've been here before, if this is not your first time on the couch, you know I am equal opportunity shit talker. So I'm gonna get to the women later. But y'all men, let me tell y'all something. If you are 40 plus out here cheating, you need to get your life together, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why. In your 50s, and y'all might not want to admit this, and this may not go for everybody, okay? But in y'all 50s, when y'all sex drive slow down, y'all gonna need somebody to love y'all raggedy asses, okay? Y'all gonna need somebody to be able to cook you a meal, okay? And wash your clothes and make sure that you straight, okay? I'm just telling y'all. You do not want to be one of these old men sitting up in a home somewhere wishing that you would have got your life together because you out here about to die alone. Y'all need to get y'all shit together and put y'all dick in y'all pants and stop cheating. If you are 45 plus, you are definitely too old to be cheating. If you out here 50 plus, you just need to go sit your ass down somewhere, okay? You got one foot in the grave trying to put your penis somewhere in somebody else's something. You need to be trying to work on your retirement plan, getting you a grave plot, and trying to settle down with whoever you sleeping with every night. That's what you need to be trying to do, okay? I am dead ass serious. Like, that shit is so, like, for real? This is why I'm not dating, okay? We gonna get to the love and loss. This is why I'm not dating. Because at 45, about to be 46, I ain't got time for no nigga trying to have a side piece. Nigga, we should be working on a retirement plan. We out here with grandkids. Well, I ain't got no grandkids. But all y'all niggas got grandkids, okay? Y'all need to be trying to sit down somewhere and find somebody to love you for the right reason. Because if something happened to you tomorrow and you can't put your thing in it, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I be needing to know. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I had this conversation here before. I think it was in the first or the second season. I talked about how you need something other than sex to sustain your marriage, to sustain your relationship, to sustain two people. Okay? Because I will forever and always say, I appreciate my ex-husband. I don't care what we went through, what he did, where we at now. I appreciate my ex-husband. Okay? When I had back surgery, I was down over a year. If our relationship would have been based on sex, that man would have left me. Okay? I was 32 when I had back surgery. 32. Okay? At the time, my ex-husband was like 28. I didn't think about that at the time. I think about it now. He was like 28 or 29. I was like 32 or 33. Thank God I married my best friend. That's all I can say. I married my best friend because if our relationship would have been based on sex, he would have got the hell up out of there. Like, for real, for real. But we were able to sit up, chill, watch movies, have dinner, have conversation, play games. We did all that because we were really best friends. And shout out to him. He don't like me and he don't want to talk to me right now because I don't want to be nobody's wife right now. But it's okay. I still love you, Kentrell. We're still cool, okay? And when you're ready to talk to me without asking me to be your wife, we can have a conversation. All right? I'm dead ass serious. Okay. But I'm so serious, like, y'all got to get it together. Y'all got it together. Y'all really, I'm going to get on these raggedy ass women in a minute. You can get sex anywhere nowadays. Listen. Can we work on purchasing properties and traveling and doing something else. Hey, Danny, I miss you, girl. I need to come to Vegas. Like, I miss everybody in Vegas. I really do. But yeah, we should be doing things. I have this saying, and I really don't say this to a lot of people. I just say it to selected people. But I be like, you know, when you over 40, especially at 45, you should be coming and going. Coming and going. And I mean that literally. Coming and going. That's it. That's it. We should be fucking and flying. That's it. Catching flights and fucking. That's it. We should be building something. You shouldn't be out here cheating. I shouldn't be out here getting calls from Shaquanda. I seen some shit the other day where the lady had a tracker on her car and she tracked her car to the girl house and the girl came outside wanting to argue with her. She told the girl, you keep the nigga. I just came to get my car. And she got in her car and drove off. See, that's me right there. I'm going to get in my car. I'm going to drive off. And when you get home, your shit going to be sitting outside. And if y'all don't believe me, ask any man I done been with that then cheated on me where his shit was. Okay? I don't play no games. I don't have no tolerance. So this is why I'm not in a relationship. My heart can't take no more loss. Loss. If I take another loss, I can't do it. My last relationship, I gave a man 5 years for him to go cheat on me. And now he mad at me. And he probably watching. I don't give a damn. And he mad at me because I don't want to take his cheating ass back. How you mad at me? He cheated on me and posted it on social media. I found out from the homies. Shout out to all the homies that was real enough to tell me that this nigga was cheating on me, who it was, and posted it on social media. Shout out to all my real friends that told me. Shout out to my cousin that gave me the whole scoop. The whole scoop. The nigga had been cheating on me for like 5 months and I didn't know. Now he mad because I don't want to talk to him. What we got to talk about? And then you know what he told my friend? Oh my God. Yes, I'm going in. There I go. Yep. You know what he told my friend? He told my friend, oh, I thought she would have been okay with me out getting a bag with another bitch. Y'all bag wouldn't benefit me. Why would I be okay? I'm sorry, y'all. My blood pressure going up. I'm sorry. This is love and loss, y'all. This is what it drives to. Y'all see this? Yeah. Yeah. Once I grieve over it, it's done. It's done. I'm done. Let me tell y'all something. Let me talk about mourning. Because we talking about loss, right? Let me talk about mourning. Mourning is a state of sorrow over the death or departure of a loved one, right? And it goes hand in hand with grief. Grief is the outward expression. Okay, so listen. Once I have mourned, which is cried, I'm done. Once I give it to Jesus and I get on the knees on the side of the bed and I say, Lord, take this pain away and remove this nigga from my life, I'm done. Ain't no get back. Ain't no get back. When I tell y'all to take it to the Lord in prayer, I be meaning that. I am the queen of taking it to the Lord in prayer. This is why I'm single. Because y'all see I ain't got no man. Because I done took all them niggas to the Lord in prayer. Okay? I am so serious. So, yes, we are talking about love and loss tonight. And now I'm going to segue, since I have 20 minutes, into talking about narcissists. Because narcissists love bomb. Okay? This is why I'm getting to this. Because the loving from a narcissist is different. Narcissists love bomb. They will love bomb you. I don't care if it take 2, 3, 4 years. They will love bomb you till they got you. And then when they got you, they put you in the cycle of abuse. And if y'all don't know what the cycle of abuse is, you can Google it. But it's basically, let me give y'all a prime example. Prime example. If you seen Ike and Tina, Ike will whoop her ass and buy her a car. He'll whoop her ass and buy her a house. He'll whoop her ass and buy her a present. That is the cycle of abuse, okay? It is the love bombing to get you in, and then all of the, and sometimes the abuse ain't physical. Let me just say this. Abuse is not always physical with a narcissist, okay? They will love bomb you and verbally beat you down while they're love bombing you. Losing a narcissist is the best thing that you can ever do. It's going to hurt like hell. And you know what? It's going to take a lot of your time. Because one thing that I found out is after they have loved bombed you to death and then you find out they're a narcissist and you want to leave, you know what's going to happen? They're going to start blaming you for all the shit that they did for you. And then it becomes stalker shit. If y'all don't believe me, I want y'all to follow somebody on TikTok, okay? And I don't really tell people to follow nobody. But if you think you might be dealing with somebody toxic, and let me not just say a narcissist toxic, because toxic people do kind of some narcissistic shit too. If you think you're dealing with somebody toxic, it's a guy on TikTok. His name is Mental Healthness. Follow him. Please follow him. Because you know why? He is going to tell you all about NPD, which is narcissistic personality disorder. Let me tell y'all. I was so in love and I was so hurt to lose. But baby, when I found out I was dealing with a narcissist, I had to dry my tears up real quick, put my tennis shoes on, and run. Because baby, you're going to be going through love and loss in a repeated cycle. It's a repeated cycle. It's a cycle. It's a cycle, a repetitious cycle of loving, losing, and abuse. Years of damage. Yes, 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 yes. And it's not always physical. I think when people say abuse, they think physical. No. Abuse can be mental, physical, emotional, sexual. There are different kinds of abuse. Have you ever had somebody tell you, I'm not doing anything. I've created a whole day just for you. And then they give you that day. And then after, they tell you how you ruined their day because they spent it with you. They could have been doing other things. I could have made some money. I could have been somewhere else. I could have did. That's the love that's worth losing, okay? That is the love that is worth losing. That is love that is worth letting go. Because you are dealing with somebody toxic. And let me tell y'all about this subject of toxicity. Y'all are going to hear this a lot in season 4. I'm going to be dealing with toxic relationships, toxic family members, toxic children. We are going to be touching on a whole lot of things toxic, because before this Couch Conversations comes to an end, I don't care if it's season 20. Before Couch Conversations comes to an end, we are going to break some generational curses. I decided that a few weeks ago. Somebody spoke to me on Couch Conversations and they gave me a prophecy, and I took it lightly, but it was confirmed. So Couch Conversations is going to break some generational curses, and we're going to talk about some stuff to get y'all out of these toxic relationships. We're going to let you know that it's okay not to be a side chick. It's Valentine's Day. Where are all the side chicks at? At home. Either they got their gift yesterday or they waiting for it tomorrow, because they ain't going to see their man tonight. This what y'all out here accepting, huh? That's loving and losing too. That's losing. That's losing. And you know what? Y'all can say what y'all want to about Kevin Samuels, but he was trying to put us on the right path as a people. All the women talked about how Kevin Samuels talked to the women, but y'all don't talk about how he talked to the men, because he talked to them equally as bad. I'm just saying. But yeah, love and loss. It's It's hurtful. It's hurtful to lose somebody that you love, especially if it's by death and not divorce. Death is final. So anything that's final is always harder to deal with because there's no comeback from that. If you divorce somebody, I've seen people get divorced and remarried. I've seen people get divorced and date again. I've seen things like that. But death is final. Uh, but even if it's a divorce that you know you're not going back to, a relationship that you know you're not going back to, it's okay to grieve over that, y'all. It's okay to grieve from it and move on. It's okay. It's okay. We talked about grief last week. If y'all missed that show, you could go catch it on YouTube. The Real Danni Gyrl on YouTube. Please subscribe too. Subscribe and like on my YouTube. Go comment. Subscribe. Okay, The Real Danni Gyrl on YouTube. But if you missed last week, you could catch it on YouTube. And we've been talking about grief and the stages of grief, and all of that applies with losing a loved one. Valentine's Day is hard when you by yourself and you've had someone to love. But let me tell y'all something about me. This is why I don't make holidays a big deal. If you've been around me, you know the only holiday I trip on is my birthday. That's a holiday to me. That's a national holiday. I want everybody's attention on my birthday. But these other holidays, I really don't too much trip on. Christmas, Valentine's Day. First of all, any man I'm with know he gonna be dating me year round. So Valentine's Day ain't nothing special. It's just another day. I don't trip on Valentine's Day. The last relationship I was in, I let him work on Valentine's Day. It was never nothing big. But sometimes people, they take Valentine's Day as a day that's kind of hard when they by themselves, if they've lost a loved one, a significant other especially. But we gonna move past it. And when I say that, I'm not saying get over it. I'm not telling you to cope with it. When I'm saying we gonna move past it, I'm saying we gonna get through the day. We gonna get through the day. Today was just another day for me, though. I've been working and doing stuff today, so but we gonna get through the day. It'd be kind of hard to see people out. I know y'all be feeling a certain type of way. You're getting your feelings. Y'all see these couples out being lovey-dovey. Listen, y'all should be doing that anyway. Okay? If you out here only getting love on Valentine's Day, you might need to reevaluate your relationship. Let's talk about it. I'm serious. If Valentine's Day is so special because your man working every day and y'all don't get to go out and you not getting no candy and flowers throughout the year, he ain't giving you no money throughout the year. If Valentine's Day has become that for you, y'all need to reevaluate your relationship, because y'all should be loving each other all year long. Like, that's another reason why I'm single. I love hard. If you my man, I love hard. I like surprising my man with stuff. I like doing that. You should be doing that all the time. I like for my man to surprise me with stuff. Yeah. Y'all gotta work on y'all loving skills. That's why some of y'all losing. Okay. I'm gonna go back to this because I done got on the men. Let me get on y'all women. I might lose some followers after this. Y'all women, y'all gotta stop with the shenanigans that he gotta make $200,000. He gotta take me to a $300 day. Y'all gotta stop that, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, y'all shouldn't be worried about a man and his money or how much he can afford for your first date unless you looking for a husband. Most of y'all looking for a free meal. Okay? If you can take yourself on a $300 date, then do that. Should no man be taking you on a $300 date, y'all first date though? Like, I had a conversation with somebody a few days ago and I told them the first date should be like ice cream, coffee, lunch. Somewhere y'all can sit down and talk. You're not talking over no $300 date because you trying to eat the food and you trying to take pictures of the food and you trying to stunt. That's why you want a $300 date, right? You can't want a man to pay for your babysitter and feed your kids on the first date. If y'all are really out here thinking like this because this is what they out here talking about on social media, y'all are really, really delusional, okay? And I'm dead serious. Y'all delusional. I hear some of the stuff that these girls be saying, and I thank God every day. I see why God did not give me girls. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. I see why God did not give me girls, okay? It's insane to have 3 baby daddies and wonder why nobody want to marry you. You might want to rethink what happened with your 3 baby daddies. See, let me tell y'all something. Accountability is a bitch. And a lot of people don't want to take accountability, especially women. They don't want to take accountability, right? Now, let me tell y'all something. When me and my last boyfriend broke up and I went through my therapy process, my healing process, I went through a self-evaluation process. This is why I'm single. I know what I want, right? In the process of my self-evaluation, I called the men that I had children with. Did y'all who I said? Y'all hear that? I want y'all to hear that again. I called the men who I had children with. And I asked them, where did we go wrong? What did I do? And what part did I play in us not becoming a family? And I took that and ran with it. You want to know why? Because if your baby daddies don't want you and they had kids with you, you might want to sit down and ask the question of why. Why? And I'm going to tell you why. Y'all ain't going to want to hear this. See, y'all going to think I'm crazy. Twine, you in the comments, and you know you always my right or wrong. My right or wrong. Twine going to tell me if I'm right or wrong. Listen. Most men, if they a real man, I ain't talking about little boys. I'm talking about men. Most men, if they real men, when they have families, they want to be with those families. They want to take care of their children, right? If they don't do that, it's something that is stopping them, which is usually the mother. So if you got 2, 3, 4, 5 baby daddies and you ain't with none of them, you ain't had a relationship with them, you can't say, oh, me and this baby daddy was together 3 years, and this one, me and him was together 5. You know, this one might have passed away. You might want to take some accountability. Okay? I got 2 kids' daddies. 2. I have 2 kids. My kids were 8 years apart. Okay? Now, my oldest son, I had when I was 17. So, I never assumed me and his daddy was going to be in no lifetime thing. But we did try. We tried. My second son, me and his daddy tried. It didn't work. Okay? It did not work. By the time I got to my husband, I knew why them first 2 didn't work, though. Okay? Accountability is everything. And y'all would not believe when you sit down and talk to these men about the simple stuff. Okay, let me just say this. You think it's simple stuff that they leave over, but it's big stuff to them. Men and women think so different. Twan said earlier, men choose respect over love, right? You can't tell a nigga you love him and then you want to cuss him out every other day. You want to talk about how he ain't shit. Don't nobody want to hear that. First of all, let me tell y'all this. Don't no man want to go to work all day and come home to no nagging ass woman. They don't want to do that, okay? Let me just let y'all know that off top. Some of y'all that went over y'all head, they don't want to do that. Home is a castle, and in the castle, there is supposed to be peace. There's supposed to be peace in the castle. Peace. If your man got to come home and sit in the car for 30 minutes every day, ask yourself why he do that. I'm going to tell you why. Because he might not tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. He do that to get his head together, to come in the house and deal with your nagging ass. That's why. That's why. That's why. That's why. He finna come in the house, and before he can get in the door, you are going to bombard him with so much stuff that he needs to prepare for it. Y'all got to do better. Y'all sit up and talk about niggas ain't shit. Niggas ain't shit. You know what? Maybe it's you. Maybe you're the person that ain't shit. Maybe that's what it is. You want to know why I say this? Because everything has something in common. So, if your man done had 3 successful relationships and you done had 0, maybe it's you. And the reason I say successful is because sometimes people break up over things that are beyond their control. So a relationship can really be successful and 2 people just don't belong together. They end up leaving each other. But sometimes it's you. Sometimes it is you, okay? So people need to take accountability for the loss of their love sometimes. Yeah. And you know what? I done did this whole show with no commercial break. So I'm going to take one real fast. And then we going to come back. All right.
Hey, welcome to Boss Daddy's, where we got the best ribs in the city. You dig? 3310 South Nellis, Suite 2526. Come down here. We open Tuesday through Saturday. And I got some ribs I got to tend to. That's enough right there. Don't show no more.
Thank y'all for sitting through the commercial break, and we back. So thank y'all for tuning in about love and loss. I touched on so many things tonight. If you come to the couch, y'all know, like, I ramble on the couch. I start just going. One thing, I just wanted y'all to see this real quick. I'm gonna hang my little banner back up. Divine Management and Entertainment Group. We still out here, y'all. We still out here. Tomorrow we have a special guest. Special guest. Those of you that know, I used to do radio. My first ever show was on RKR Radio, and I'm forever grateful for them. They gave me a boost in entertainment that I needed. Tomorrow for the show, we will have my former boss from RKR Radio, Miss Lyrica Maldra, and we'll be talking about surviving narcissism. So I want y'all to come back for this conversation. We're going to get into details about what a narcissist is, what are the traits of a narcissist. We're going to get more into the cycle of abuse, and she'll be here to tell her story. So y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night. Also, next week's topics. On Wednesday, we will be recapping the Let's Church event from Saturday. We'll be talking about all the highs, the lows, the yeses, and the nos. So y'all make sure y'all be back for that. And next Thursday, we will have our season 3 finale, y'all. We've already hit, what? We had 16 episodes, 13, 14, 15, 16 episodes. So yeah, this season is done. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. So we're going to do a season 3 finale and recap. And we're going to kick off season 4 the following week, y'all. So stay tuned. You'll see the new season 4 flyers be posted. I need to slow down when I'm talking. And if you're interested in being on season 4, please tap in and let me know. I'm still booking guests for season 4. You can contact me or follow me on IG and Facebook at Couch Conversations Live. And you can call me 702-578-6716. Or you can email me at couchconversationslive@gmail.com. Also, if you have a commercial, an ad, or a video that you would like to be posted on the show, please email it to couchconversationslive@gmail.com, and we will put it in the ad section of the show. That way, when we have our commercial break, your ad will play. So just let me know. All you got to do is just email it. Email it to me. You ain't even got to call me. Just email it to me. I'll get it, and we'll make sure we play it. Thank y'all for just tuning in. And like always, you can support the show. Venmo or Cash App, DMEG LLC, Zelle or Apple Pay, 702-578-6716. It usually scrolls during the show anyway. So, as you can see at the bottom. So you can always support. Thank you to my son, Andrew. He got me a new mic stand. I was having some mic issues today. So he came through and hooked me up like always. I always appreciate everybody that supports the show. We've been working on the set, which is coming along really good in here. We soundproofing, getting some things done. So y'all continue to support the show. We appreciate it. Just thank you to everybody. I'm enjoying doing couch conversations for y'all. I'm enjoying having these conversations. Y'all know nothing is off limits on the couch. Shout out to Doc Smooth. How you doing, Doc? Shout out to all my fleet DJs. Shout out to all the worldwide fleet DJs. I appreciate their support. It comes here, there, everywhere from everybody randomly. So I appreciate it. It's worldwide DJs everywhere. They be hitting me up on different stuff, sharing my posts. I don't even know who they are, but I thank you because they're part of the Fleet DJs family. Make sure you're here tomorrow as we talk about surviving narcissism. And as always, how I end every show. Peace and have a divine night.